Hi, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Delaney.
And this is 4-Minute Friday Fun. And what are we talking about this week?
The Google integration that is now part of itslearning.
Ooh, so itslearning went through a bunch of fun new updates this summer. And this is one that might be one of my favorites.
Yes.
Why is it so awesome?
Because it puts your Google and your itslearning all in one, and it makes it super easy for teachers to find all of their stuff.
Yeah, and if it makes our lives easier for collecting work and grading and for our students, then it's a win for everyone.
Everyone's life better.
Yeah. Yes. So the fancy thing now with the assignment tool on itslearning is that it works well with Google so that your Google Drive account can be linked with it so you can share files with your students and they can share files back with you. You can even make copies and templates for your students too. And that's great for a UDL sense as well, because if you're able to send out templates to your students, it's another option for them for representation and also action expression.
Absolutely.
To support them in their building of skills, whether it's note taking or writing. Perfect. So if we're wanting to show you how to use this today, where should we start?
We should go to add and select what we're going to add.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the green add button. And if you don't see it here in this menu list of options, show all. And scroll down the page a little bit.
And there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Now there's a lot going on right here. So the first thing we should probably name.
We should probably name it. We can name it Egypt. Don't you have an Egypt?
Yes.
Something that we could do? Yeah.
Yes. I used to teach social studies, so this was a fan favorite unit for my students. Mummies and blood and guts. They loved all of that. So
absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. All right. And then this space right here is also really amazing and awesome as well. If you haven't played around with this tool, this is where you can make some great things happen.
Yeah.
So this section with all of these buttons, what is this called?
It's the rich text editor. And so you can put images in, you can hyperlink, you can do audio, video, embedding, all kinds of stuff.
Virtually anything that you want to do, you can do in this text box.
Yeah.
If you're not seeing all these buttons, like sometimes it looks like this for some of my students when they're logging on. They also have this text box as well.
Yeah.
You do too on your screen. If you click more options, then all the fancy things show up and you can hover over them to see the different options there. Yeah. But this is space here for you as a teacher is more for you to share information about that assignment. So maybe when it's due.
Yes. In big bold letters.
Yes. Let's do that now. Yeah. Highlight it, whatever you want to do so they have no reason to say, I didn't know when it was due.
Yeah, exactly.
And the settings over here on the right side as well, or you can also play with some of those settings. So if I wanted to make sure that the deadline was then, you can even close it after the deadline, set it as homework, add standards if I wanted to.
Absolutely.
Again, lots of options there.
So many options.
Now, let's talk about the awesome new feature this video is focusing on. And that's by using this Add Files button. So if we click that, we see some options here. So this is where you can add files to share with your students. If you have maybe Microsoft Word documents or PowerPoint saved on your device, and you can find that by clicking the computer button. But same for these other two, but we use Google pretty much for
all the time.
Everything. I don't know what I would do without it.
Yeah.
So that's where you'll go if you want to have this whole Google integrations piece.
Absolutely.
And a new window will come up. Now, what if you haven't set this up yet before? What might you see?
It's going to come up and ask you to allow it. And it just wants to be allowed to access your drive. You just click allow, it's safe, and it'll bring you here.
Yeah, it's not going to steal your information. It just wants to make sure that it can look in your Google Drive so it can actually pick the assignments and let you see what you're trying to pick.
Yes.
All right. So if we're in our Google Drive, you can search for the specific name of an assignment, or if you're more organized than me and go through all the different folders. But because this is kind of a mess, we're just
Searching is your best friend.
Search.
Yeah.
And we're going to go with this one. So this was an old assignment I used to do with some of my kiddos. We're going to pick this one, select it, and there we are. It's attached. Now, if you notice, another little menu list of options comes up. So what can we do with these?
So students can either view it so they can just see it. So like PowerPoint, slideshow, if you just want them to look at it and not make changes, that's what you want to select. Or you can make a copy for each student, and the student will turn in their own copy to you.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of a way for you to send out
Yes.
maybe a certain way that you want the assignment to look, or
Yes.
to maybe send out a more scaffolded version of something.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're going to play with, because it's the more fun one. I think you can have a little bit more creativity with that.
Absolutely.
So we're going to select make a copy for each student. We've set up all of our features. We're good to go. Create assignment. It's going to save it. This is like what you said, we need our Jeopardy music now.
Yeah, we do.
Waiting. Yes, there we go.
Here we go.
Okay,
Perfect.
So looks good. If I want to see that it attached correctly, there we go. And the reminder about when it's due. So now what we're going to do is show you the student view. So what they see on their end. Yes, my fake student account is named after my dog. I needed one so I could test out some of this stuff.
Yes.
And what better name to use than my dog?
Absolutely.
He doesn't turn in his homework very often, though.
It's probably because he ate it.
Yes. All right, he would. Okay. So there's the assignment. And here we go. This is what the student will see.
Perfect.
So let's say that they wanted to go and start working on this, get a start. They'll click answer assignment. And this is where the fun stuff's going to happen. Maybe.
If it's
loading. Yeah, Jeopardy music again.
Yes.
And look.
Perfect. And it puts his name in the corner.
Yes.
So you know exactly who turned it in. No more untitled documents getting shared with you.
Yes. Or having to look through the whole editing history to figure out who actually was the one that sent this to you. So it names the assignment after the student. And when I go to grade, it's all looking like this for me too, so I can see what students wrote. And then look, I made a copy for them, so
just type right in.
Type away.
Perfect.
Well, that's not the answer that you get turned in, but
maybe from your dog.
Maybe, yeah. It's probably about as good as he can. He doesn't have hands. All right, so that's what it looks like. And when I go, if I'm a student and I go to turn this in, I don't have to actually go through and look through my Google Drive to turn it in. All I do is click the green submit button. And it's
there it is. That's so great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And on teacher view, this is what I'll see too. I'll see the student's name. I click this. I can either grade it within this window, or if I open it, it'll open up another window and I can see this.
Awesome. Very cool.
Things easier for everyone.
Makes everyone's life easier.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a happy Friday.
See ya.